What up, party people? In the place to be, it's mother flipping Boxxy. Woo! Yo. So today I'm gonna show you how I do my sick ass techers within the MIDI arrangements and that thing. You get me? That was a sentence. Let's grab an amen. Grab the control break. I'm gonna open it up in SliceX channel. Now a few of these might be off, but it's not really the point of the vid. They look mostly good. I'm just gonna do my classic little turn down the decay a bit. Have a listen. Sick. Gonna control Q and shift Q just to quantize and snap to the grid. I might go for like this. We're just gonna now you sort of just design your break here. You want like the general main part to be. Obviously this is the best for chopping in here. So yeah, we'll just do a few more little additions, like I don't know, something real basic. Okay, well here's a good example. So I kind of want the start hit again. I kind of just like it on like the 2 time sig. So we'll lay down a break here. Now I'm pressing E to activate this select all. I go E, highlight this, and then I spam Control B like 4 times. Now once you've done that, you can while you've still got E on, select everything and then do Control G, and that'll group them into a whole pattern. And if you don't want them in a pattern, simply select C and cut them up again. And then you can just make a new pattern with just these 2 perhaps. It's a really cool little system that I've started doing. You do end up with a lot of patterns. So I think I will say, you'll probably end up at pattern 100 pretty often in your projects if you're anything like me. So next, I was just going to say, let's look at this here. That's a bit fucking boring, isn't it? So, yeah, now we can just start chopping. So, obviously you want your grid to be the same. This is mainly if you're in the playlist and you couldn't be bothered to go in and edit something. You just want to make quick little variations. See, I might change this. All I can do here is click C and then cut there. You don't have to cut on the other side, because as soon as it's separated by this, you get the double kicks. And maybe you don't like this double kick, so you can kick that one either side and right click. Maybe this, maybe you don't like the snare here. I mean, the snare is a bad example. Maybe you don't like this sort of arrangement little here. We want it to be a bit spicier. What you can do, you can click, cut. Yeah, let's chop it all the way up. 4 different segments now. You're gonna use E, so that we're going between the E tool, which is select all, and the P tool, which is just like place. And then you do that, and then to paste many, you shift drag. Or then shift drag across with your left mouse. But anyway, now we're going to select these. Press S, this is our slip tool, this is the main tool that I'm sort of referencing. And drag them. Drag them wherever. Just make sure you're on top of the clips. It might not be super visible sometimes, but yeah. I kind of like this first one. Ooh, I kind of like all of these, like just spammed. I'm gonna drag it to the right. You know, for example. Ooh, this one, I don't know. Let's put this. I only want one of these. So you can just do like that. Again, E, Control G. Cut the excess off. You can also hold down right click when you have the C tool on, and it will cut off the shortest amount left. For example, we've got this one. If I have to click over here with the right click, straight up and down, it will cut everything to the right off. Over here to the left. So for example, boom, boom. And that's a quick way you can also clean out your project. You might just want to change your snap. I actually don't know the snap shortcut. I wonder what it is. Does it have one? Probably not. FL is a bit dodgy with the shortcuts. I can't lie, I'm a big shortcut fanatic, and yeah, it does annoy me sometimes. But yeah, one last little thing with this, you can just sort of chop these up like this. Again, it's usually good to chop in fours just so everything's sort of consistent. You can just shuffle things around. Maybe halve this one. Oh, well, you have the slip tool as well. If you're pulling from the right, it'll use the slip function. Just something to be wary of. This could be called like a little shuffly stop and start pattern. So we want this one. I can sort of just see what the snare is, I think. Oh, the double clapper though, not a big fan of that. So cut this one out. Bang, that's basically what I'm just like saying. It's just like this tool is really useful for just on the go little edits and then reconsolidating. What am I doing? Wait, it's over here. See, that's kind of flowy for a pattern though. Now let's make some stupid MIDI. Make sure that add a bit of release back on. I don't know why that turned off. Up we go. I usually go like... Oh, also velocity here is mapped to how much it outputs, sort of thing. I don't know if I explained that right. So like... See what I mean? Cut off. But if you turn this off and like change it, whatever, it'll be different. So keyboard dragging. Also here I'm just alt dragging and then I can control Q just to... My brain instantly goes to like, you know, do another part next and go the other way. Not quite this. Something like that. And now we can, once we add on more release, you know, keyboard track and things like that. Maybe turn this on and flip it all the way to the left on these two. You usually get better results. I've found at least. Yeah, it's all preferences. Yeah, let's make it sort of slowly come in, like. And then these ones will duck back down. Now another cool thing you can do is add on some portamento and use legato. You start getting those really crazy sort of things that I did in horses. If you know that absolute banger of a record. So you can sort of just spam one note, the key or something. Just like a basic little up and down thing like that. You almost have a little melody here. As in like a... Again, you can fix all these so you're like, oh, I don't like the swooping motion, just bang. Right click all the way across the top. Oh, you just want these ones to sort of like swoop up and down, bang, like, you know. I think this has a big effect on the keyboard track. Alright, peace, have a good one. We hit the 10-minute mark and I get ads now or something. I don't know how YouTube actually works. Peace.